previous video, I talked about the classification of Tantra to explain the traditions. So for simple understanding, a group of major Tantric texts emphasizes on a particular deity. So each deity forms a metaphysical school, and each metaphysical school has many teachers with their unique interpretation of their respective text, mode of worship, their own temperament, and the goals. This interpretation creates sub-traditions or sects. They are also called schools or sub-schools. But all these sects within a metaphysical school can be broadly classified in one of the three psychological schools. They are Dakshina or right-hand path, Vama or left-hand path, and Madhyama is the middle path. They are popularly known as the major Tantric paths. These paths can be mapped to individual temperament or the gunas, such as Sattva, which relates to enthusiasm, Rajas relates to passion, and Tamas, which relates to lethargy. Further, these can be related to esoteric school such as Vidya or knowledge, Upavidya or inferior knowledge, and Avidya as ignorance. So in Shakta Tantra there are three major schools, Samya, Mishra, and Kala. Each represent a major path, right, middle, and left respectively. Samya has two sub-schools. Samanya means general and Vishesha means special. So both belong to the right-hand path. So these divisions are not much talked about. But the Kala has both left-hand and the right-hand path. Samya school is considered the supreme on the right-hand path, and the Kala is considered the supreme on the left-hand path. However, the Mishra school is in the middle path, as it includes the right-hand path from the both schools, Samya and Kala. So the Kala school practices are external and purely ritualistic. Yantra is physically drawn and the focus is on the root or Muladhara chakra. The practices include the famous Panchamakara, magic, and sacrificial rituals. I will cover these practices in another video. These are considered as Rajasic or Tamasic. The Kala aims to have all enjoyment, accomplishment, and liberation. Samya school practices are more internal, mental, and purely yogic and meditative in nature. No rituals or objects are used. Our body is used as yantra and the focus is on crown chakra. No use of Panchamakara or 5 M's. The power is automatically gained as you progress on the sattvic path with intention of liberation only. But the Mishra school uses both external and internal rituals and the yogic practices. Yantra is visualized or drawn on the palm, and for Panchamakara the symbolic ingredients are used, and even for sacrifice, and only the white magic is practiced. Mishra aims for liberation but also like to have enjoyment and accomplishments. This is considered the most practical path. So if you look into another metaphysical schools, you will see that the right hand and the left hand path both exist. So for example, in Vaishnavism, the popular Pancharatra is the right hand path school, whereas the Sahajya is the left hand path school. In Shaivism, Shaiva Siddhanta, Nayanar, and Bira Shaivism are on the right hand path, whereas several sects of Kashmir Shaivism plus Siddha, Nath, Aghori, and Pashupata, Lakula, Kalamukha are considered on the left hand path. And on the left hand path, Many unorthodox practices are used, for example, consuming drugs and many other things which is hard to describe here. In Shaktism, Sri Vidya or Samya school is considered the pure right hand path. But both kulas has both left hand and the right hand paths. However, Kali Kula is mostly considered on the left hand path. So at the core there are only two main paths, right hand path and the left hand path. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for listening. If you like the information, please subscribe, like and share so that everyone else can also enjoy this.